Well, hello there, everyone. I'm so happy to be in the presence of all your beautiful, shining faces. You're all in for a real treat. Today, I will be sharing with you the story of a brave young boy who triumphed over the odds. He was told all his life that his destiny would never be fulfilled, and that he was preordained for a lifetime of endless misery. Instead of giving up on his dreams and accepting their word as law, he went searching for his own answers, and found more clarity than he ever could have dreamed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of how I, Danny Dandy, became the happiest person in the entire world. Behold, everyone, there he is, little Danny Dandy. Isn't he just the sweetest little thing you've ever seen?
Hey, look! It's Danny Dandy! Let's point and laugh at him!
I love making fun of Danny. It makes me feel better about myself. Plus, it's funny.
Yeah, that's right! Hey, Danny, what do you think you're doing over there?
Look, I'm gonna be really late if I stay here any longer, and my mom really doesn't like it when I come home late.
Not so fast, Danny! You know why we're here.
Yeah, we aren't leaving till we get what we came here for.
I'm gonna be super duper late if I stay here any longer, so I should just leave.
Dandy, you're not going anywhere until you do the silly dance.
Yeah! Do the silly dance, Danny!
I don't understand why you guys like the silly dance so much. Don't you get sick of it? I'm capable of more than just the silly dance, you know.
We don't care, Danny. We just want to laugh, Danny. We just want to laugh at you and your silly little dance. So dance for us, Danny. Dance!
Yeah! Come on, Danny!
Dance!
Dance!
All right,
Dance! Come on! Come on! Yeah! You're doing it!
The mean kids at school made me do the silly dance every day. They loved to point and laugh at me. I always hated doing the silly dance, to the point that I never even wanted to think about it, let alone do it. No, I was destined for a much greater dance. I was always destined to do the dance of my life story, but the mean kids only wanted to make fun of me. I was nothing more than a clown to them, and as soon as they were done laughing at me, they would toss me to the wind.
Okay, Danny, I think we've seen enough of that.
Yeah, better stop laughing now so we can laugh more tomorrow. Am I right?
Yeah!
Boom! Get out of my sight, Danny!
Yeah, beat it!
Yes, the kids at school were not very nice to me. They only saw me for my silly dance, when in reality I was never meant for something so trivial. The silly dance could never live up to the greatness I had within me, and I was the only one who understood that. That is, until one special day, when my life changed forever.
Man, I wish they didn't like the silly dance so much. I don't know how much longer I could keep it up. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this. I don't feel very safe.
You are protected by my grace. No harm shall befall you.
Who is that? Where are you?
Be not afraid, small boy. You have no cause for alarm.
Your voice sounds like it comes from every direction, and that makes me feel nervous.
Worry not, for I shall unveil unto you my corporeal body and free you of any doubts. Bear witness to my immaculate form.
What did you think, huh? Pretty impressive move, wouldn't you say?
Impressive? That's one of the most amazing moves I've ever seen. Who are you?
My name is Sunshine the Dance Fairy, but you can call me Sunny. I'm your guardian dance fairy, Danny, and I'm here to help you dance your heart out.
Wait, you're not gonna make me do the silly dance too, are you?
I'm not gonna make you do any dances you don't want to do. You can dance however you like.
However I like? I've never danced that way before. I didn't know that was allowed.
That's why I'm here, Danny. I'm here to help you tap into your hidden potential. I want you to experience the dance that makes you feel true happiness.
That sounds incredible. Thank you, Sonny. Wait, if you're my guardian dance fairy, does that mean we're friends?
You bet it does. We're best friends for life.
Oh, wow. I've never had a best friend before. This is so exciting. Let's go back to my house. We can practice dancing in my room.
Ah, yes. Sunshine the Dance Fairy. Sunshine cannot be seen, heard, touched, or in any way sensed by anyone other than myself, which also happens to make them the perfect best friend. After our fateful encounter, we returned to my home, where mother and father awaited my arrival.
Well, look who it is. Finally decided to come home. What kept you so late, Danny?
Some kids at school stopped me. They made me dance, so that took a bit.
Don't tell me this was any of your interpretive dancing you've been threatening the world with, was it? I swear, Danny, if you have been violating the retinas of those children at your school with whatever dance you think is so important, there will be consequences. Always remember that, Danny. Everything is a privilege. A bed is a privilege, not a right. And privileges can be taken away very quickly when defiant little boys decide that they can play by their own rules. Oh my goodness. All this stress is driving me mad. I swear, Danny, if I buy a pack of Newports today, it'll be on your conscience and not mine.
Your mother is right, Daniel. No more interpretive dancing, or else you will face her untethered wrath. You know the rules, young man.
I wasn't doing any interpretive dancing, I swear. Besides, they wouldn't even want to see the any interpretive dancing anyway, so there's no point. I was just doing the silly dance. I don't even like doing the silly dance.
Now, Danny, don't go lamenting your worth. If the kids at school value you for your silly dance, then you must do the silly dance. I won't have you making waves and tearing down all that I have built. The Barbara Dandy Mirror Warehouse is my everything. It is my legacy, my identity, my gift to the world. And I will not allow you and your reckless behavior to tarnish the reputation I have achieved. If your father had to give away his last name to be a part of my grand vision, then you going off and doing whatever you like is simply not in the cards.
And it's a last name I wear like a badge of honor every day. You have the opportunity to be a part of something amazing, young man. You should be grateful.
I'm sorry, okay? Look, I really do want to make you guys proud, and I'm grateful for the dandy name. I even made a friend today, so things are looking up for me. I promise I won't make any waves at school.
There, Danny. Those are the words of a good little boy. Now, make those words come true. And no interpretive dance. Are we clear?
Yes, Mom, we're clear.
Very good. Now go on, Danny, and speed up the silly dance. Your father and I don't enjoy waiting.
Yes, my parents were not very approving of my desire to do interpretive dance. They wanted nothing to do with anything that could get in the way of my mom's business. Everyone in town respected my mother's business, and if I made a fool of myself, she worried about what it would do to her empire. Despite their wishes, I had no interest in the Mirror Warehouse, and I still wanted to follow my own passion. Sonny and I met in my room, where I delved deeper into my forbidden desire for dance.
Wow, so your parents really don't want you doing your interpretive dance, huh? That was rough back there.
Yeah. My mom says that the road to her ultimate goal is paved with the sacrifices of lesser people such as myself, so I should be lucky to be included in something so much bigger than I could ever dream of understanding.
This is for the Mirror Warehouse? It's that serious.
Oh, yeah. My mom says the Barbara Dandy Mirror Warehouse is the greatest business to have ever graced the earth. Everyone in town respects her, and she's afraid that if I do my dance, people won't like it, and they won't want anything to do with me. And because I'm her son, it'll make her look bad too.
Wow, that is a lot. But she doesn't seem to have a problem with you doing your silly dance. So maybe if you can get the kids at school to like your interpretive dance, your parents will be okay with it.
That's impossible. My mom is right. The kids at school would never like my dance. You know, I don't like to do the silly dance, but they at least pay attention to me. I just want them to see me for more than the silly dance.
Well, what if you showed them your interpretive dance and they liked it? Like, just imagine what it would be like if that were the case.
Well, I guess I've never really thought of that before. I always thought it was pointless to do my dance because the kids at school wouldn't like it, and plus if my parents found out, I'd get in trouble. even though I've never done my dance before, I feel like it's always been buried deep down inside of me.
Danny, do you want to try doing your own dance? I can even help you if you want.
Oh, wow. No one's asked me to try doing my own dance before. I guess I could give it a shot. Well, to start off, I want to begin curled up in a ball. It's like the story of my life begins with me as a seed or an egg of some sort. And then I slowly grow until I am a little boy. Once I have grown into a little boy, I begin to frolic and skip. When I was a little lamb, I didn't have a care in the world. I thought life was joy and smiles. But then, things took a turn. Once I started to go to school, the mean kids started to laugh and make fun of me. They made me do the silly dance, even though I didn't want to. Hey, Sonny, could you pretend to be the mean kids? It'll help me make the dance more authentic.
Sure thing, Danny. Wah! Do what I say, Danny. I'm a big old bully, and I think laughing at you is funny. Oh, how it makes me laugh.
Oh man, this is crazy. This feels just like real life.
Keep going, Danny. You got this.
Right. And as the bullies throw their words and insults at me, I slowly crumble to the ground until I am nothing but a lump on the floor. Just when everyone thinks I'm down and out, I slowly regain my form until I am a ball again. Just as I started, I am but a ball of a boy. Only this time... Freedom! Just when they thought I was down and out, I am reborn, and I come back more beautiful and dazzling than ever before. My radiance will blow them all away.
Incredible, Danny. You're a shooting star.
And as I return to where it all began, I give my bow.
Bravo, Danny. That was truly inspiring.
You really think so? It's crazy. It's like my body knew how to move without me even thinking about it.
That's the dance in your story, Danny. It's always been a part of you. You gotta share that with everyone.
Oh no, I can't do that in front of people. That's too scary.
Danny, that dance was incredible. People need to see your dance. This is what you've always wanted, right? You gotta show them all what you're capable of.
You know what? You're right. My dance was good. I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing the silly dance anymore. I'm doing my own dance now.
That's the spirit, Danny.
But if I'm gonna do my dance for them, I need to keep practicing. Will you help me?
Of course, Danny. Let's dance our hearts out.
Sonny and I spent the rest of the day practicing my dance. It was the first time in my life I felt true fulfillment and joy, and I knew I needed more of it. The next day, I returned to school to unveil my dance to the mean kids.
Okay, Danny, you got this. Just take deep breaths, and everything will be okay.
Hey guys, do you know what time it is?
Oh darn, I think I left my watch at home. Do you guys know the time?
I sure do. I think it's time for the silly dance.
Yeah.
Well, Danny, you know what to do. Dance for us, Danny. Make us laugh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Do the silly dance!
Yeah, come on, Danny. Danny? Are you
stink! Jesus Christ, Danny, that was awful!
That has got to be the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. And we watch your silly dance every day, so you are already setting the bar for embarrassment.
Don't even mention the silly dance. I don't want to think about Danny ever dancing again. He totally ruined the silly dance.
You're right. Danny, we don't even want to look at you, let alone watch you dance. Go home.
Get out of here, Danny!
As you can see, the mean kids wanted nothing to do with my dance. I was absolutely crushed. Just when I thought the world was finally ready for my dance, it rejected me. Fortunately, I had a dear friend by my side to help me through this tough time.
How you feeling? Looks like those kids didn't really click with your dance just yet. Maybe we can go back home and make some adjustments.
No, that's pointless, Sonny. The kids at school hated my dance. I did my dance exactly how I wanted to, but they didn't like it. If I change it a little bit, it won't make them happy. And if I change it a lot, it won't make me happy. And now they don't even want to see me dance at all. It feels like such a waste.
It's not a waste. No, in fact, it's not a waste at all. Don't you see, Danny? You created a beautiful moment back there. In that moment, you were doing exactly what you wanted to do. And that means something. Not everyone gets to have a moment like that, you know? And even though you're no longer in that moment, it still happens. And you get to take that experience with you. That is a precious experience, Danny. So it was definitely not a waste.
Huh. I guess I never really thought about it like that before. I guess nothing could change the fact that that did happen and that they did see my dance.
That's right, Danny. Moments exist forever, and you always get to take that experience with you. Even though things didn't go exactly how you wanted them to, you still got a lot out of being brave and doing your dance. And who knows, maybe those kids just need some time to think about it. They might realize just how great your dance was later.
Maybe. I guess I'm still feeling a little bad about it.
Hey, that's all right. How about we go back to the house? A little bit of peace and quiet should help you feel better.
Sonny and I returned to my home with the intention of taking a breath after such a rough experience. What I didn't know was what was waiting for me at home.
Well, look who it is. You've gone and done it now, haven't you, Danny?
Oh boy.
How many times, Danny, did I warn you against falling to your hubris?
Your mother and I are very upset, young man. When she heard you went and did your interpretive dancing and all the kids at school were talking about how embarrassing it was, she was not pleased. She screamed that the wrath of Judgment Day would come down upon you and punish you for your transgressions.
And I was right, as I tend to be.
You guys don't understand. This is important for me. I need to do my dance. This is my destiny.
There will be no interpretive dance ever again. I will not allow you to live in this house while you are behaving in such a callous manner. I will not tolerate this disobedience.
Listen to your mother, Daniel. You don't want to be put in timeout again, do you, mister?
Everyone keeps telling me what I am and am not allowed to do. I'm sick of it. I'm going to do what I want to do. I won't stop dancing. My dance is my identity, and I refuse to give it up.
Well, then I suppose we have no choice. If you will not obey the rules of the house, you will no longer reside within the house.
You're going to be sleeping in the forest. Your mother had me pack a backpack because she feared your rebellious heart would not crack at her pleas of anguish.
And I was right, as I tend to be.
Fine. I don't need you guys. I don't need anyone. I'm going to dance alone in the forest all by myself.
Oh, go on, Danny. No amount of forest dancing will ever measure up to my empire that you are walking away from. The Barbara Dandy Mere Warehouse is your destiny, Danny, and don't you forget that.
As I left my home, I ventured deep into the woods with the intent of starting a new life on my own. I knew that if it came down to it, I would choose my dancing before anything else. However, dealing with the reality of that situation was a bit tougher than I had imagined.
This is something, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a change in pace.
This could work. Yeah, it might not be the most comfortable or clean or safe, but it's a start.
And no one can stop you from dancing out here.
Yes! Well, I mean, yeah, but there's no one really out here. I'm glad I'm able to dance, but I want my dance to have an impact upon people, and that's not so easy from out here.
What do you mean? It's super easy to make all sorts of impacts out here. Why, you're making an impact right now.
What? What are you talking about?
You're sitting right on this log, right? Well, by doing that, you're essentially shaping this log a bit. Things change over time from all sorts of impacts, and each one becomes a part of what they're impacting. So, by sitting on this log, you're creating an experience that will forever change this log. And the next time someone sits on this log, they will have been impacted by you. Even if it's just a little bit, you're still shaping the world with everything you do.
Huh. I guess you're right. It's almost like what you said about creating a moment.
Yes! You don't just create a moment by dancing, but with everything that you do.
Everything that I do? That's so exciting! I had no idea I was making so many impacts upon the world without even thinking about it. You know something, Sonny? I'm starting to feel better already.
Did you just hear someone else?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Ooh, think you're a real wise guy, do you? I'll show you a trick you might like. And would you look at that? Another treat from my goodie basket. Oh, I thought I heard another voice out here. Pleased to meet you. My name's Willie of the Woods. At least, that's what I've been calling myself these days. I don't think I've seen anyone out here in a long time.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Willie. My name's Danny. I just ran away from home and now I'm living out here.
Danny, I don't think we should be talking to him.
Well, welcome. There ain't no place like living in the woods. Mother Nature's house is the only house you need.
How long have you been out here for? And what made you want to live in the woods?
Well, same thing that gets anybody to run away from it all. Too many dumb people, too many dumb rules.
Yes, I completely agree.
Everybody out there in the world's always getting so worked up over little things. Willie, you can't keep making a mess. Willie, you gotta bathe on a regular basis. Willie, you can't just go biting people when you deem it appropriate. Bunch of stupid, made-up bull crap, if you ask me. But hey, I don't need to explain that to you. You get it. You've seen what it's like out there. We are birds of a feather, two sides of a coin. Me and you, we are exactly the same, like twins.
I wouldn't go so far as to say twins exactly.
Oh boy, look at me. I got myself a new best friend, Willie and Danny. Danny and Willie, living in the woods, fighting as we please. Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Oh, I'm gonna treat myself tonight. Gonna drink some of that clean water I've been saving for a special occasion. Hot dog, I'm so excited.
Danny, we should leave.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, wow, look at that. Are you talking to a head friend? I got lots of them. I'm gonna introduce you to all of them. Uh-oh, I gotta take that. Them greedy wolves are getting into my bone stash. I'm still teaching them the difference between mine and theirs. What a bunch of goofballs, am I right? Here, Wolfie!
I think we gotta go, Danny.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should try going back to my house?
It's worth a shot. Maybe your parents just wanted to teach you a lesson.
After our pleasant conversation with Willie, it became clear to me that living on my own was not an option. Rather than remaining in the forest, I decided to swallow my pride and try asking my parents for forgiveness.
I hope it's not too late. They might have gone to bed already. Hey, what's this?
Looks like a letter from your parents.
Dear Danny, if you're reading this, your father and I are dead. No, not really, but I wanted you to feel that. Anyway, your father and I are still incredibly upset with you, and we have no intention of tolerating any further disobedience. Should you choose to return to this house, you must swear never to dance in front of anyone ever again. In addition to this, you must vow that you will honor your destiny and take over the Barbara Dandy Mere Warehouse when the time is right. Any further transgressions shall be punished without redemption. My bountiful mercy has its limits. That being said, you are still being punished, therefore you must still spend tonight outside of the house. Naughty little boy, how dare you? Love, Mom and Dad.
Mom? Dad?
Read the damn note!
But what now? We can't go back to the forest.
I think there's still one place left we can go.
And so, deep into that night, Sonny and I ventured to the one place where I could still have a roof over my head. While this wasn't necessarily the ideal place to spend the night, it certainly wasn't the worst place one could be.
So this is the Mere Warehouse.
Yep. My mom keeps a spare key in case she ever loses hers. She'd be beside herself if she wasn't able to get into the Mere Warehouse. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any to sleep. At least for tonight. Good night, Sonny.
Sweet dreams, Dan.
As Sonny and I drifted off into our slumber, my young mind began to grapple with all the troubles I was facing. My little heart was taking a beating, and the dreams that followed reflected that internal struggle.
I feel weird. Sonny, where are you?
Well, look who it is. Little Danny Dandy all by himself. What's the matter, Danny? Did people not like your dance? Did they not fall in love with you and your special dance like you had hoped?
Oh, look! My name's Danny Dandy, and I'm upset I can't make a taxable income off of my interpretive dance, and I don't want to talk about it. Wah, wah!
Are you gonna keep on dancing, Danny? Keep on denying reality, or are you gonna give up on your dreams and finally listen?
No!
Make a choice, Danny. You
Stop!
can't hide from reality
Stop!
forever.
Stop! Your words hurt me! I don't want to do that! I just want to dance! All I want to do is dance!
Well, too bad, Danny, because you're never gonna dance ever again.
No!
Man, that nightmare felt like it went on for eternity. I seriously thought I was never, ever gonna wake up from that. Like, I genuinely believed it. Ha! Too funny. Anyway, eventually I began to drift peacefully back into consciousness, where Sonny in the warehouse awaited me.
No. Stop! 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 Oh. It stopped.
What's wrong, Danny? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine actually, now that you mention it. I was just having a bad dream. The voices in my nightmare were shouting at me, and I kept telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen. Then I woke up and realized I'd stopped myself. It's weird, but I've been doing what people told me to do for so long that I almost forgot what it felt like to have control over myself. I can't control other people, but I can control myself. And that matters. I matter. I am a person who matters. needs me in my dance. There is not enough dandy in this world, and it's my job to fix that.
Danny, that's absolutely incredible! What a beautiful calling to have in life.
Yes, that's it. It's my calling in life. I can't just isolate myself from the world. This world needs me in my dance. And I have been presented with a golden opportunity to share my dance with the world.
You mean the mirrors?
Yes! Don't you remember, Sonny? You're the one who told me that a moment lasts forever, and we impact everything around us. And these beautiful screens are more than capable of witnessing my dance. If I dance in front of these mirrors just once, my dance will become a part of them forever. And every time someone looks at one of these mirrors, my dance will become a part of them too. Every single time someone looks in one of these mirrors, there will be a little more dandy in the world. And the more I dance in front of these mirrors, the more they get to feel the power of my dance.
Yeah, I guess that's all true. Well, Danny, it looks like you found the perfect way to share your dance with the world.
Yes, that's right. Oh, hey, Sonny, since you have helped me find my dance now, does that mean you're done being my guardian dance fairy?
Oh no, Danny. I'll be with you for the rest of your life. You and I are as one. So that means every moment you spend existing, I will exist too. I'll be a part of you until the day you die.
Boy, that's a relief. Well, since you're staying, do you want to help me practice dancing in front of these mirrors?
I would like nothing more than to do just that, Danny.
And from that day forward, I knew exactly what my destiny was. I would dance for the mirrors in the night, and then sell them in the day. I got to share my gift with so many people, knowing that every single time they looked in their mirror, there would be a little more dandy in the world. And just as they have had the beautiful opportunity to experience and share my story, so have all of you. Just like the mirrors, you all got to be a part of a moment that will always exist for all of eternity. No matter what you say or think, no one could deny the fact that we were all watching this together. You were all given the opportunity to contribute to the incredibly important task of putting more dandy into the world. And for that, well, don't even mention it. Thank you, everyone. I love you all.